So the Trump administration, you guys is saying we're going to take a tough line on drugs coming into our country, actually declaring war on the cartels.
Yes.
And so yesterday we had a fascinating conversation. As soon as I had this interview, I thought Lawrence Jones wishes he was here to have this interview. We had a former kingpin of the Sinaloa cartel. He actually, you'll see, he's wearing glasses and a mask. Tell us what he thinks of this war on cartels. And I'm going to tell you what he told me off camera after, because I think it's really important. Listen.
That they're run their operation like any corporate partial company, like Amazon.
They're sophisticated.
Sophisticated. They use technology and people that are involved in these local communities or bigger cities across the United States, and they run their operation just like a Fortune 500 company. I think the aggressive approach is going to send a strong message to every drug trafficker across Latin America, in places like Venezuela that's used as a transport hub from Mexican cartels and Colombian organizations to transport their drugs. That they're going to go after everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a president of a country or you're a drug trafficker. There's going to be a lot of fearful drug traffickers.
So sometimes when you have a great interview like that, the conversation continues after the camera, in the commercial break, and then he shared something that was just like a light bulb. So I said, after the interview, I said, so what else? What else would you tell President Trump to do to get rid of these cartels?
Oh, this is good. I know what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, and he said, so we do a lot of interdiction with drugs coming in. The border's sealed, so we're monitoring and looking into trucks and cars that are coming in to catch the drugs. He said, but the money has to go out. And the drug dealers prefer not to launder it into real estate and jewelry and cars and stuff. They really want the cash. So you got to check the cars as they're going out of the country because the cash is hidden in the trucks. He also said, check out FedEx and UPS. He said now they're just shipping it because it's so hard to get the drugs in because the president has been so effective. So he said, he said the war on drugs is the right message, and what's happening in the Caribbean is the right message. He also agreed with what they're doing to pressure Maduro in Venezuela. But he said these are some things that can be done from the inside.
Well, part of the movies today have watered down what the cartels actually do. You just think about the killing, but you don't think about the whole criminal enterprise.
It's a business.
You got to remember, they have their own drone systems. They have their own enforcement. They have their own people that are dirty within all of these agencies as well that's giving them all this information. He's right. They do operate like a corporation, and you got to hit them where it hurts, which is their money. Remember, the border has been shut down. Part of the operation is the humans that are coming across there, both when it comes to sex trafficking and paying your amount to cross the border. That has been shut down. So the drug operation is going up right now. So that's where you got to hit them next.
And I spoke to President Trump recently, and he told me that the cartels are scared in the Caribbean. He said, we're looking for boats. We can't find any. They're not coming out. So that part is working, but they operate like a business. They send their children, these drug cartel kingpins, they send them to Harvard Business School so they can come back.
They work for the family.
That's exactly right. So he said that what you have to do is starve them of their money. So that's what we're doing in the Caribbean. But he said we could do a better job with the cash going out. It was a great conversation.
I was so fascinated by that. I can't wait to dive more into it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.